through the arch to your left. And if you would please remain seated while the graduates process in, it would make it easier for everyone to be able to see their graduate. Thank you. Padres y huéspedes, vamos a comenzar en un minuto más o menos. Quiero decir que los estudiantes van a entrar en esa dirección, a mi derecha, a su izquierda, adentro del arco. Y que por favor, cuando ellos están caminando a sus sillas, por favor, queden en sus sillas para que todos puedan ver su estudiante caminando y va a ayudarnos mucho. Gracias y en pocos minutos vamos a comenzar.
¿Le hago la mamila? Sí, creo que sí. Se tomó media mamila. No sé si se lo vio porque quiere ver dónde está el video. Yo creo que sí, porque ya le dije dónde estábamos.
Thank you, Karen. Graduates remain standing. I'd like to have Milton Hernandez to the stage, please.
You saw me? You saw me? You saw me or not? Yeah, now. Hurry. Like, oh. Right here. Flick her off, maybe she'll see you like. ¿Dónde está? Que mueva la mano.
Good morning, parents and students, and Foshay faculty. My name is Milton Hernandez, the class of 2017 Foshay Learning Center ASB
I'm
president.
gonna be like in the ramp.
Please stand and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance and the playing of the national anthem. Please.
Okay.
Please join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. Please place your right hand over your heart. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for our national anthem.
Who's gonna sing it? ¿Las niñas? Oh, shit. Pues llámales, diles que estamos aquí. Las trae el Hugo, dice. Oh, ahí están. Que se vengan para acá. ¿Los armamos?
Graduates, you are seniors now, almost to college. I'd like to welcome Cheyenne Boykin, Monica Mugaro,
Se va a abrir la de esta, le va a pegar a la señora.
Who will recite our welcome in English, Spanish, Mandarin,
porque aquí le va a
and
pegar a la
French.
señora.
Ladies,
Gracias. Ahora sí ya. Thank you.
Good evening, family and friends, loved ones and guardians, school staff and graduates. My name is Cheyenne Boykin, and welcome to the Foshay High School Class of 2017 graduation ceremony. We are so honored to be joined by all of our family and supporters, and we thank you for taking the time to celebrate the accomplishments of your high school graduate. We hope you have a very enjoyable ceremony. Thank you. Now here is Miss Monica Mijangos with the Spanish translation.
Buenas tardes, padres, amigos, seres queridos, guardianes, miembros del staff de la escuela y los graduados. Mi nombre es Mónica Mijangos y les queremos dar a todos una cordial bienvenida a la ceremonia de graduación de los graduantes de la clase desde el 2017 del Centro de Aprendizaje Foshay. Es un honor que ustedes estén presentes en nuestro día tan especial. Esperamos que todos tengan una ceremonia agradable. Muchas gracias.
Thank you, Monica. Now, here is Miss Maggie Merrill-Keene with the French translation.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Maggie. De la part de Foshay Learning Center, la classe senior de 2017, nous accueillons vos parents, familles et amis à l'obtention de diplôme. Merci pour votre présence. Nous vous apprécions.
Lastly, here is Miss Kiara Renderos with the Mandarin translation.
王上好，亲朋好友，黑毕业生，我的名字是 Kiara Renderos Flores，欢迎来到该Foshay上垂类的27岁毕业典礼。我们很荣幸加入温馨的家庭，谢谢你抚养考试的一天庆祝老男人。谢谢。And now here's our class president with the speech.
I'm about to do a speech, so hello again. Good evening, everyone, again. Like I said before, my name is Cheyenne Boykin, and I sadly was the class president of the Foshay's High School Class of 2017. No, I mean like sadly, like it's ending. Like I love y'all. Like the heart is there. I love y'all. Okay. 4 years ago, we entered Foshay not knowing what the future would hold for any of us. Many of us didn't know the things we could accomplish in a number of 4 years. 4 years later, through some long days, late nights, breakups, makeups, tough times, and even some lost friends on the way, we made it to this point in our lives. And this is certainly not easy. Not everybody can say that they graduated high school. I would like to say to all of my graduates, congratulations on this special accomplishment and your current success. You have made a lot of people proud. I still got more, hold up. There are numbers of people each graduate should thank for their success, and I want to take this opportunity and thank some people that are very, very dear to my heart. First and foremost, thanks to the Creator, because there's nothing possible without Him. Thanks to the teachers and administrators for caring about us and giving us the best possible education in their power. Shout out to them. A special thanks to Dr. Scott for actually getting me into Foshay a week before school started. And a special thanks to Mr. Hooks for calling me into his office for sometimes no reason at all. Thank you. Thanks to all of my dear friends, especially Gio and Tiara, for making this one of the craziest but best high school experience ever. Shout out to all of y'all. Thanks to my church family, especially my pastor, for all the encouragement and getting me through tough times. They all over there. Thanks especially to my family, especially to my supportive dad, who has given me all the resources in his power I needed to finish, whether it was simply just a volleyball or a glue gun to finish this cap. my loving best friend, and thank you to everyone else. There is one person, however, I want to thank especially for my success. And if you ask her, I wasn't even on the path to finishing high school a few years back. I'm sorry, Brian. My mom. This woman has given me everything I could possibly imagine. She has been through a lot. My dearest mother, my biggest supporter, my biggest fan, and my best friend. I love you, Mom. She's over there. And if I had just a few words to say to you, it would just be thank you. Thank you, Mom. Lastly, to all of the graduates, I want to say congratulations again on making it this far. You always hear that this may be the end of high school, an end to a chapter in our lives, but this is just the beginning of something much, much greater. No matter what you do, no matter where you go, and no matter what you become, we will always be a part of this dysfunctional, fabulous Foshay family as the last 90s babies. I want to wish you guys the best of luck and thank you. Now I am honored to introduce the next person, my colleague and my great friend, Ms. Jocelyn Hernandez, who will introduce our guest speaker.
It is with greatest pleasure I introduce to you the Associate Superintendent of School of Operations for Los Angeles Unified School District, Dr. Earl Perkins. Dr. Perkins began his career in LA Unified nearly 40 years ago as a music specialist teaching at 7 elementary schools. His education experiences range from elementary schools through adult education and including special education and English as a second language instructions. Dr. Perkins is particularly special to us because he was a part of our Foshay family for several years. He served as a Title I coordinator and was instrumental in bringing the after-school program that we still have today. While at Foshay, Dr. Perkins was instrumental in putting the fabulous in fabulous Foshay. Please join me in welcoming one of Foshay's finest, Dr. Earl Perkins.
Hello out there. This is so nostalgic. Good evening, everyone. Principal Murray, administrative staff, teachers, parents, students. And as I look out the audience, I guarantee you that there are some of my former students out there who are now your parents right now. It is such a wonderful occasion to be here with you to present the graduation speech for these wonderful students who will now tomorrow start a new journey in their lives. What a wonderful venue to be on the campus of the University of Southern California, where many things started many years ago. Foshay Learning Center holds a very special place in my heart. I began my career with Foshay in 1980. Whoa, through 1994, 14 years. During that time, I was a teacher, an after-school youth service supervisor, a dean of students, a counselor, a Title I coordinator, a school improvement coordinator, and I was faculty president for 2 terms, so I always wanted to work with my faculty. Subject I taught while we were there, and I wish I could have taught with young ladies and gentlemen, as you were in school, I taught math, special education, band, choir, and moving so forth. During the time of USC, played a very important role in the lives of the students of Foshay Learning Center. The Neighborhood Academic Initiative New American School Program under the direction of Dr. James Fleming from USC still exists. And I was walking down past my graduates today, I saw all the banners and ribbons from the Neighborhood Academic Initiative. I was part of making that start in 1992. It was a success then, and it's even a greater success now because of you. Last year, one of the largest classes coming to SC, because many folks don't realize you are watched from middle school through high school. You have to come to college up here on Saturdays. Your parents must come. All those things are in place, but now comes the rewards. You ought to be complimented. This is a wonderful opportunity for you as you start your post-secondary education. I started my career in Los Angeles 40 years ago. Like you, I would be leaving for new opportunities in my life. I too will be retiring from the Los Angeles Unified School District this year and starting my new life, and my new life will be retired. And I say retired because 40 years here in Los Angeles, 2 years teaching schools in Washington, D.C. in Anacostia High School, and 2 years teaching in Richmond, Virginia at the world-renowned Maggie L. Walker High School gives me 44 years in public education working with youth. It's an honor to be here with you tonight. I can remember when I finished high school myself in the 60s. It was a very scary time. For 13 years, I knew that I had a place to go and hang out with every one of us, so we couldn't get around. You are to be commended. I love the hats, and I love the way you look. Give yourselves a hand. We had fun when I graduated, but the day after graduation was a shocker. I was no longer a student in high school. I could not meet my friends and hang out. I was an adult. I was now a graduate and scared to see what my next part of my life would be. Some history about Foshay. We all made it through because of the wonderful teachers and administrations who believed in us and those who believed in you. You have folks like that are here from Foshay, like teachers like Principal Murray, Assistant Principal McCoy, Miss Lisa Beebe, I remember when she first came, Miss Gail Lennon in your data office, Miss Gwen Sessions in your counseling office and in your administrative office, Mr. Newhouse, robotics, Coach Harris, band teacher, Mr. Vince Womack. I haven't seen him in a long time, but Mr. Laska, Mr. Craig Gross, and Miss Jackie Parker, to name a few, your PE teacher. It is so wonderful to know that many of you are still here fighting and working for the young folks. So, as you prepare for your new journey of post-secondary education, please remember these few things that will assist you in being successful starting tomorrow. Never let an opportunity pass you. Always be prepared. You never know when an opportunity will come, and in most cases, they only come once in your lifetime. Always be prepared to move forward. College is not going to be easy. Don't try to do it alone. Team up with individuals that are thinking like you, aspiring like you, and want to achieve like you. Know your subject matter and know the direction that you want to go and move forward. Be a leader and not a follower.
Be careful, Michaela.
And the next part goes to parents. Remember your parents and our guardians along the way. They have been with you when you ran home excited after elementary school with all those E's on your report card for penmanship and handwriting and things. They were with you through middle school with all the challenges that a middle school student go with. When you found that first love, your parents were there with you. But when that first love broke your heart, your parents were there to soothe you and calm you down. Your parents and guardians will always and will always be there for you. So graduates, I ask you, please stand, turn, and salute your parents by giving them a rousing awareness. Parents, that is for you. Wonderful. As you start, all right. As you start college, and it will not be an easy task, please make good decisions. The decisions that you make will be with you forever. As I said earlier, do not study alone. Team up with students who think successfully like you. You cannot afford, after this day, to fall behind. You must always be ahead. A world-renowned activist named Les Brown stated, and I quote, "If you fall, fall on your back. If you can look up, you can get up. Don't let anything pull you down. Never give up. Please do not forget your peers. Some of them did not make it beside you. Don't forget about them. Reach out later and assist them. Maybe there were chances and challenges that they cannot deal with right now, but don't forget them. You will need them later. For many of you, this will be your first time away from home on your own. As I said earlier, the decisions you make will affect you, so make good decisions. Remember, having good knowledge of the subject you are studying, being dedicated to the task of your life, building trust with others, being able to communicate at all levels will build confidence with you. Being respectful is important. Know that in order to give respect, you must give respect. Always be polite. You can catch more flies with honey. That's what my abuela, my grandmother said, who raised me. You can catch more flies with honey than you can with vinegar. Be nice, be polite, and expect the same thing in return. And give back to your community. Volunteer in schools, senior citizen homes, homeless shelters, churches, and stay connected to real life. Colleges,